Hi, everyone, and welcome to Real Talk. I'm your host, Pat Terrio. I'm here at Susie Dasher for the Health Fair, Maintaining Healthy Families. And we got the guest speaker, the man of the hour, Mr. Marvin James from 13 WMAZ. It's a pleasure to meet you, sir.
Well, thank you, ma'am. I'm glad to be here.
Welcome to Lawrence County.
I enjoy it. I always love coming here to Dublin.
Well, we're glad to have you here. And I know there's a special reason why you're here to really motivate these kids, but we want to know a little bit about yourself. Of course, everybody gets to see you.
Right. A little bit on Channel 13. I've been a part of the 13 WMAZ family since back in 1999. I graduated from Georgia Southern. I'm a product of Warner Robins. My father was in the military and retired there. I stayed there, stayed here in the community, and was glad to get an opportunity to come back and work right here in Central Georgia upon my graduation. So I've been here ever since.
We're certainly glad to have you here. Now, the reason you're here for this health fair.
Now, I'm here today to help talk to the students and the parents about, making healthier choices and doing better with your fitness and with your nutrition. I feel funny even saying that because I wasn't always like this. Is something I battled with all my life. But I came to grips with it about a year ago. And now I want to share my testimony and my story of how I was able to have some success.
And I think that's wonderful. And we talk about self-image a lot. And with you being in front of that camera and people see you day in and day out, how has that affected you just as a human being in order to and what you're going to deliver to these kids today?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just being a picture of unhealthiness for a long while, and definitely doing it in front of the camera lights and action, so to speak, was something that I wasn't really proud of. It wasn't something that I displayed because I was trying to be professional and maintain my professionalism as a journalist, but at the same time, behind the scenes, it was something I always battled and was working with. So it was definitely a motivator and encouragement to be able to do that and to have the success that I was able to have, and for people to be able to witness it. This was something, not that I went away for a while, but this was something month by month, week by week, they were able to see. And a lot of times people were like, is something different with your hair? And I was like, I don't think it's my hair. But it was definitely some changes going on. And I just had nothing but great support from the people all around Central Georgia. It's been amazing.
And, I think your story is going to, your transformation is really going to, and it's already inspired so many different people. And, from my family, I come from a family history of, high blood pressure, heart disease. And so it's something that I battle with, I think, every day. And I think that and being realistic, I think everyone deals with something like this, or can possibly.
I mean, if it's nothing but getting your cholesterol down or dealing with your high blood pressure, or even losing that 15 to 20 pounds that you want to do just to be, a better, healthier position for yourself, I think everyone can relate. And I think that was the one thing where I felt like I wasn't going to be selfish with this story. I was going to share it because I knew so many people had it in common. Now, a lot of people don't have it to the extreme that I have it, but at the same token, I think people are able to relate with that.
Absolutely. When did that light bulb go off when you actually made that decision? Because I think it's an internal decision we have to make first in order to motivate ourselves to
That's
continue.
right. Ironically, it was April Fool's Day, 2013. It was a picture that did it. You see yourself every day.
Right.
I live with this body, so I know exactly what I look like. But it was a picture. I was out with some friends. We were celebrating an anniversary of my fraternity, and the picture came back to us. Like, it was one of those, they take it and they bring it back, develop it. And I saw it and I said, oh my gosh, is that me? I said, man, that is me. And I was mesmerized by this picture. And it just, the bells went off, the whistles went off, the sirens went off. And I said to myself right then and there, I said, you know what? It's March 30th. I have a couple days to get ready, but April 1st is going to be that day that I turn everything around. So I started to get my gym membership ready. I cleaned out my cabinets at home and cleaned out the freezer and refrigerator and got myself better prepared. And then I said I was going to give myself 30 days to literally do the best nutrition and the best fitness and not make a long-term goal of a year or 2 years, but just say 30 days. Let's just tackle this. And if you don't have success, you can stay fat for the rest of your life. And that's really what I told myself. And after 30 days, things moved, and I started having some success. So I said, let's try another 30 days.
Right.
And here we are now. And so I'm just very excited for the opportunity that I have to share this story and my testimony with people. And They continue to motivate me. If someone comes up to me and says that I inspire them or I motivate them, it internally motivates me.
Yes.
And continues
to keep going.
Yeah, that's right. Because all eyes are on me now.
Yeah.
So it's a beautiful thing.
And, you said something that's interesting about, you say 30 days, the first 30 days. And I think it's important for people to not get discouraged and have attainable goals.
Absolutely.
We sometimes we look at the images on television and in magazines and we feel like, okay, we've got to look like that. And we take extreme measures.
That's right. We want it overnight.
Right.
And it's not going to happen overnight.
Microwave.
You didn't put it in overnight, and you're not going to lose it overnight. And that's
Right.
one of the things. And I think that was the encouragement for me because I knew what I knew what I needed to do.
Right.
I was a college athlete. I played football in high school, so I know the regimen. I know what it takes. I know that you need to do this. You can't eat what you want and not put in the
Right.
work and things not be successful for you. So it was just a matter of committing myself and saying, this is what you need to do to be healthy. I have an 11-year-old daughter, and seeing her and wanting to be a part of her life, you don't see people at age 50 and 60 very heavy and moving around like that. So I
Right.
know that, as I get older, life gets in the way.
Right.
You get busy, you got a wife, you got kids, you got all these things going on, but you still have to keep moving. And that's one of the things that it finally just registered for me.
And that's nice to, like, when we see our children and as parents, I have three teenagers and I do.
Wow.
14, 15, and 18 years old.
Wow.
And that motivates me every day. And here you are, you're at Susie Thatcher, the elementary school.
Right.
Tackling at this age.
Right.
Why do you feel it's important? I know why it's important at this age.
And it's hard, sometimes to reach the core of the kids, of that young of age, because they want those McNuggets, they want that pizza. They're not counting calories,
Right.
But at the same time, what I try to talk to them about is instilling good habits.
Yes.
And learning right now that you can have, all alternatives. You don't have to go when you go to a basketball game to see, the Irish or the Raiders or the Falcons. That you don't have to have nachos and a soda and 2 candy bars.
Right.
You
Right.
can go ahead and get, some fruit, and you can get a bottle of water. You don't have to do those things. So it's about, portion control, and at the same time, knowing when to balance and not having all that stuff.
Absolutely.
So I just want to put that in their head because I tell them all the time. And by saying no McDonald's, no Zaxby's, no, Red Lobster, no, I'm not saying that because you're going to see me in those places.
Right.
I have a family. We like to celebrate. We like to eat.
Yes.
And, we're going to do that. But at the same time, we're just being more responsible in our decisions and just trying to make sure that we just balance every day.
That's right. And it's about a lifestyle change. So,
Absolutely.
Not throwing diet out there, just a lifestyle change of eating healthy. And moderation is the key. I always say that.
Moderation is definitely the key. And I tell them, when you see me out, don't say, whoa, watch out. I say, hey,
take pictures of you.
Right. I'm not going to tell you that I'm not going to be there because
Right.
I am going to be there. But I definitely am making better decisions, and it's okay for you to come up there and say something to me about it. I'll even share with you that, hey, this may be a treat day. I don't call them cheat days because I earn those because I work hard in the gym and I work hard, maintaining and balancing every day. So if I go to eat at a restaurant, I'm going to eat at the restaurant. But at the same time, I know that's definitely going to be that one time for the week or the 2 weeks.
Right.
So then I just get back on track.
Well, I applaud you because it's definitely a lifestyle change, and it's something that you took internally, mentally, and it has definitely manifested itself.
Absolutely.
You look great.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You look fabulous. Well, listen, thank you for everything that you do with 13 WMAZ, and I look forward to the inspiration that you're going to be for these children and also to us parents. Because we make the difference. We buy the groceries.
All right, that's right. And
we cook the food.
And that's exactly what I just want to be able to share that with the parents as well as the students.
Absolutely. Well, this parent receives it.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Marvin James, everyone.
Hey, I'm Dale Knife. Your State Farm agent on Hillcrest. All of us here can provide you with whatever you need from an insurance standpoint: auto, health, life, homeowners insurance, and even financial services. Check us out at our new location on Hillcrest Parkway between Dublin High School and Kroger.
grade is this? Third. Kindergarten through 5. Okay, y'all look nice, healthy children. Good to see y'all. Good to see y'all. Well, I'm Marvin James from 13 WMAZ. How many of y'all watch news? Raise your hand. Good. You know why the number one reason everybody watching the news? That is it right there. So you know the weather. That is the number one reason. So I need to keep on working because I do sports. So that's important for me. But anyway, I wanted to come and talk to you guys about making better choices with your health and your fitness. And I kind of chuckle when I say that sometimes because it's been a battle for me all my life. And it's something that I decided to come to grips with last year. And I'm glad to be able to share the story with you all. Because I've been going through this ever since I was wee little. Okay. Last year, around this time, in April 1st, it was April Fool's Day, right? Because they do pranks and jokes and stuff, right? Well, I decided that I was going to do better with my life as far as fitness and health, because I have an 11-year-old daughter, and I wanted to be a better example for her. So I decided to start cutting back with sweet tea and not drinking as much soda. How many of y'all like soda and sweet tea? Yeah. Me too. I don't want you guys to walk away and saying, Mama, Mr. Marvin said you can't have the Girl Scout cookies. Am I saying that? Don't get me in trouble. You can have them. But like a serving size, if you look at the box of the food that you eat at home, like a serving size for Girl Scout cookies or Oreos. Y'all like Oreos? I love Oreos. Yeah. It says a serving size is how many? 3. Not a whole bag like I used to eat or a whole sleeve, right? But just 3. So you have to start eating things in moderation because it's important. Now, I didn't have a whole lot of health issues, but they were coming. My family suffers from high blood pressure, high cholesterol, but I was at my heaviest. I was 440 pounds. Yeah, that's about that whole row of y'all right there. Whole row. And it wasn't something that I was really aware of because I didn't really check on it, but it's something, life gets in the way. You just start living every day, doing stuff every day. Then before long, it catches up to you. So I know a lot of times right now, when y'all go to drive-thrus with your parents, and y'all go to McDonald's, y'all want the nuggets and the fries and the drink and all that good stuff. And you don't see that. There's numbers on the side of the prices. I know y'all look at the prices because y'all aren't paying for them, but there's calories on the side of that stuff. And you have to be able to be aware of that kind of stuff to know what you're putting in your body. It's just like when you guys go to the basketball games or the baseball games or football games here in town, those are nights that, sometimes are treat nights where we can have some nachos and hot dogs and candy bars and stuff like that. But I want you guys to be mindful to make better choices. Get a bottle of water. Eat your nachos, get some water. Or don't get that candy bar, get a piece of fruit. Those are the things that are going to help balance and help you make better decisions when you get older. Because trust me, when you get older, it will come.